Yeah, I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United, and basically, Man United got the 3 points in. I'm happy we got those 3 points in. We needed those 3 points, but tactically speaking, it was a bit slacky. It's a bit slacky. To be honest, you know, Solskjaer is naive as a manager, and yeah, we got the 2-0 win. I'm going to start with Solskjaer. Rashford and Martial played very well. I'm going to talk about them later. We'll talk about Pogba and Bruno later. Excuse me. But I'm going to first start off with Solskjaer. I've always been a Solskjaer Ollie out guy. Obviously, in the lockdown, I can't be an Ollie out guy if we're winning game after game. Don't make no sense. See, I'm not the type of guy to do things that don't make no sense. But you can have form is temporary, class is permanent. And the first 3-4 games, Bruno and Pogba were playing close together. Bruno was playing centrally with Pogba. Matic was sitting holding, and that's how it was looking. And today's game, and Southampton's game, Bruno was playing as a centre forward, which was weird with Martial. When Martial can run that centre forward by himself, you don't need Bruno's help. What Martial needs from Bruno is feeding, and Bruno's not feeding Martial, because in the first half, especially, Bruno was pushing up and playing as like a forward. Like, where's the discipline? Where is the discipline that Solskjaer telling Bruno, do not do that? Our midfield is becoming open, and that's why we're getting overrun in the last 2 games. Okay, the second half we played a bit better after they scored that offside goal, but our midfield has been overrun in 2 games by 2 weak oppositions because Bruno is emptying that midfield. And it's an issue that we need to resolve ASAP, because this type of football cannot win you games consistently. We cannot play this freestyle football. Players were everywhere today. Everywhere today. Players were just going where they want. You could see it. It was just loose. And, we can't have this loose type of play, and Ollie needs to tighten it. But I don't think he's capable of tightening it, because I don't think he's a consistent guy. I don't think he's consistent in what he says and what he does and how he trains and in anything. He just goes with the flow. That's how Ollie is, and it's there in his managerial style. He lets people take penalties where they want. He lets players say what they want. If a loss happens, he doesn't say it's a big deal. If a win happens, he doesn't say it's a big deal. He doesn't own anything. He doesn't take ownership in any sense of the imagination. So this team needs ownership from our manager, and the team is being owned by the players and maybe by the coaches. It's loose. It's loose, and the reason why we won the game today is because we just have better players, and we can't afford to keep doing that, because coaching is a key element of football, and you can have all the players in the world, but if you don't have the best coach or good coach, they're not going to do things that they need to do, and this is what's evident in the Man United team today. I mean, Pogba had a poor game, in my opinion. Pogba, I've always said about Pogba that I think mentally, sometimes I feel like his biggest weakness is mentally. I think it's a mental weakness that he has, because, after playing well and just keeping it simple, then he tries to do flicks and stuff and he loses the ball. He needs to stop that. It's just, you do that when you're 2-0 up. Do that when you're confident. Do that when, don't try to show confidence. What Pogba does is he tries to show confidence when he's not confident. Like, it's like he wants to, him and Bruno, to be honest. Because Bruno, what he does is he tries to Bruno is frustrating. Like, I'm not going to lie, Bruno is frustrating and he's good at the same time. He does things that, like, you want him to do, but then the simple things, like sometimes he just needs to play the simple pass, and it's still an attacking ball. It's still a forward ball, but he tries this complicated shit, and he doesn't need to do that. He just needs to keep it simple. And honestly, it's too much. And I think it's similar to Pogba, where he's trying to gain confidence um, by doing this stuff. He's trying to feel better about his performance by doing things that affect the game. Same with Pogba. Pogba will try to do a skill go past player just to feel better and grow in confidence. Like, you know, this is it's all psychological with these guys. Like, we need to just, if we had a proper manager, proper coach, that would that wouldn't be an issue, and these players would be able to produce their best. But they're not producing their best performances because our coach isn't allowing them to, with the midfield opening up the way it did, specifically in the first half. Rashford was my man of the match. Like, I've been a Rashford, not I'm not a Rashford attacker, but I'm a Rashford critic because he has a lot of talent, but he hasn't utilized it in the way I feel like he could do. But today he definitely did. Today he was his best game that I've seen for a long time. Like, didn't hardly give a ball hardly gave the ball away, kept possession, dribbling was excellent. For Martial's goal, or yeah, Martial's, was it Martial? Yeah, for Martial's goal, excellent dribbling, excellent passing, excellent assist. Like, his movement, he wasn't thrashing at things. He was taking his time. He wasn't rushing. You could see he had that composure that is needed at the top level, and that's all he's missing really, because he has everything else. Rashford has the pace, the technique, the skill, the height, the physicality. He's not bad on his left. He can pick out a pass. He has it all. It's just about composure, mental awareness, and football IQ. And today he showed that he definitely has it. And we always forget. Rashford is only 22. Now, 22 is not young for me, but it's that when you go from 22 to 25, it's where you accelerate your levels. It's where you accelerate your football levels. Like, from 22 to 25, you should be accelerating. When you hit 25, like Martial now, 24, 25, should be peaking. And Martial is definitely peaking. Martial is our best player. Like, Martial's our best player. Like that. Like, from this whole season, Martial has been our best player. Martial has been our best player. Let's not act like it's not true, because it is. He's been our most consistent performer. He scores important goals. He finishes 9 times out of 10. Like, his dribbling is amazing. He's quick. He's a threat. People are scared of him. I'm telling you, Martial is getting to that world-class level. He's getting there. He's definitely getting there. Like, there's no doubt about it. No doubt. I mean, him and Rashford today were our best players. No doubt about it. Their connection is still there. I like the fact that they want each other to score. They want to assist each other. They work together. You can see that they work together, and I like that. I really enjoy watching their partnership flourish. And Greenwood didn't have the best of games, but I think with Greenwood, I think the last 2 games against Southampton, he was just doing too much defensive work. And today's game, he didn't get into attacking areas. The one chance he did have, he fluffed, and it wasn't his best game. It just wasn't his best game. And he's 18 and he's gonna have games like this. But Rashford and Martial was amazing. And I think we need to just learn from this game. I think this game will give the team confidence. I think this game will make the players understand that they can win when they play poor. I think it makes them understand that all they need is moments to score. They don't need to put so much pressure on themselves in trying to play like so amazing just to win the game. They can just win the game in moments of brilliance, which we did. So this is a good learning curve for this team, and hopefully we beat West Ham, and it's all on that Leicester game. It's gonna be all on that Leicester game. I'm telling you, like, that Leicester game, it's gonna be all on it. Like, I think Tottenham will draw against Leicester, but I think it'll be a draw, and I think I think it'll be a draw against Leicester, and unless Mourinho does some fuckery, because Mourinho's sick like that. Or I think they're going for Europa, and Mourinho would definitely want to play Europa. So I think it's going to be tight. Wherever it is, it's going to be tight. So, but we definitely need to improve. We definitely need to play better because in Europa League we have, if we beat this next team and then we got another team, I think Copenhagen or someone else who is not that good, and then potentially Sevilla, and Sevilla are a good team, and that'll be in the semi-finals, and that is not a easy game at all. It's like a tough game. It's a very tough game, to be honest. It's a very hard game, and I want to win Europa. We have Chelsea in the FA Cup next. It's going to be an interesting game. I think that's going to be a straight 1-0 to Man United. I do think it's going to be a tight game and we're going to win 1-0. So yeah, we're back on that top 4 race. We're doing this thing all day, all night. Man United. Yes, that's the sirens. The sirens are coming and they're coming for Leicester. They're coming for Leicester. I'm out. This is Tactical Red Tactics.